This is Yvonne Sum, leadership coach from Sydney, Australia, and author of Intentional Parenting, Learning Leadership from Your Home Tribe. I have often been asked, how can I be a role model as a leader with rules and routines that people can respect? Because I don't think I've got anything that's so special that people would want to respond to. Well, in answering that, I guess I started to review and reflect on my own life and how I've actually reorganized it so that I am doing what I'm doing, perhaps being a role model leader in my own life. And it came down to actually looking at what I was most vulnerable at: anxiety. I am and was a highly anxious individual. I was a young woman who had an amazing older sister, Elaine, who was the ultimate academic expert. She had very boring results at school, straight A's, and then through university, high distinctions, culminating in a PhD and a university medal. So with that kind of expectation, I was highly anxious, and I thought, well, I don't think I'm as smart as she is, but I guess I can manage that anxiety and stress by study techniques, time management, stress management, and exam technique management. So I got through school, and then I got through university. And through university, guess what? I picked, of all careers to do, the most anxiety-ridden one that you can think of, which is dentistry. So you couldn't get more people anxious in that one profession, not just the dentists themselves, but I guess the team that we work in. It's highly driven, time conscious, highly technical, and the patients are highly anxious. So I guess in helping people get through the anxiety in our team, and also through my patients, getting through the anxiety, I started to also help myself a lot more. So it takes two. So using my techniques in anxiety, helping my patients, and vice versa. Then I fell pregnant, and the parenting context also reared its head of anxiety, and I felt anxious and fearful because there was no one book that was written about parenting that I could subscribe to. There was no one degree course that you could say was the be-all end-all in teaching you how to parent. And, short of the School of Hard Knocks, which is where we are right now. And also my parents were great role model parents, and I had a great benchmark, but again, that elevated my anxiety levels because they were so good at it, lifted my expectations as well. So I got through my fears and anxiety as a parent and used a lot of those techniques to help coach parents through that. And through doing that myself, those leadership insights, which really, I think I became a good leader through parenting, that I, put forward the 7 R's of parenting, which I've translated into the business world and working with business leaders on that. And on that score, with business leaders, they are also in a highly anxious environment. There's always fears through change, through innovation, through leading new teams, and also just stepping up, like I said, to become a new people leader when you've become when you've come from an expertise of, say, technicalities of which you are at the top of your field, and you get promoted into something that you're not good at and haven't any skill at all. So it's quite fearful. So I guess I've helped leaders liberate themselves through actually looking at some of their limiting beliefs, some of their vulnerabilities, and see how they can use their experience, their unique experiences, to lead, to role model, to gain respect, to set up rules and routines that will help people sort of reorganize and be responsible. So that's how I've sort of achieved it. And so I'm just wondering, when have you looked at your vulnerabilities to see how you can lead?